So I'm at the Conservative Party convention in Vancouver with my MP, Garnett Genuis. Garnett, tell me a little bit about the feel of this convention as opposed to other conventions you've been to.
Well, it's been a great convention. I probably, in one of the big practical differences is that we're in opposition now. And I think that has created an environment where there's a bit more flexibility in some ways. There's a lot of access that the media have that they didn't have in previous conventions, and I think that's a positive development. We don't always see eye to eye with the media on certain things, but it's good for them to be able to see the robust debate that happens in our party. And there's a lot of hope and optimism here, which is encouraging. We're looking to the future, and I think there's a lot of optimism about where we can go, not just in the long term, but in the medium term. I think we've got a very good chance in 2019 if we keep the momentum going that started at this convention today.
Do you think some of that positive attitude is reflective of the 33 rookie MPs that are here now?
Well, certainly as one of the rookie MPs, we're just very excited to be here and to be MPs, and I think maybe for some of those who came from government, it felt like a little bit of a step back going from government to opposition. But we have a strong team that benefits from obviously people with different degrees of experience, and I think at this point everybody feels energized, whether they're a veteran or a rookie in our caucus, and a lot of that energy comes from the members as well. People are excited to be Conservative. They're proud to be Conservative. They're proud of our record. We had 10 great years under Prime Minister Stephen Harper, and certainly I didn't hear any suggestion that there's things, not that we did everything right, but in general terms, I think delegates understand that we have so much to be proud of on that record, and there's an opportunity to build on that.
You talked a little bit about the robust discussion that was happening, and some of that was around social issues with assisted suicide issues and other life issues. Do you want to speak a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, these are contentious subjects, not just within Canadian society as a whole, but within the Conservative movement as well. But I was very pleased by the quality and the tenor of debate from all sides, and it's reflective of Conservative differences of opinion. I think in Parliament on the euthanasia issue, I've spoken against the government's euthanasia bill, but I think some of the strongest speeches, both for and against, have actually come from Conservatives. What delegates did today that I think is very important is made a strong statement in favor of conscience protection. And there's no opposition to that. Even the Conservatives that were advancing the removal of the section on the definition of marriage from the policy documents were very clear about the importance of continuing to respect conscience. And conscience is under attack. In the euthanasia context, it's the conscience of physicians and healthcare practitioners. And Conservatives believe, regardless of what part of the party or wing of the party, believe strongly in freedom, in the freedom of individuals to practice their own beliefs, that we shouldn't be chasing physicians out of the practice of medicine because they simply want to practice medicine the way they always have and not have to shift in this moral way. So really positive to see that unity on the issue of conscience. And on other issues, we had good debate, we had votes. Some people will be happy with some of the votes and not with others, and the other way around. But I think there's something in this policy document that every part of the party can feel happy about, and there'll be continuing debate, obviously, on some of these issues as we go forward.
So we have 3 declared candidates for leader. Are you on a team yet, Garnett? Do you have a favorite, or are you waiting for someone else to come in?
So I'm not on a team yet. All 3 of the current declared candidates are caucus colleagues. I think they're all good people that have good perspectives to bring to the table. I think there's at least one high-profile candidate that I think would be very good, but has not yet made his intentions clear. And
is that Jason Kenney? Is it Jason Kenney?
Well, look, I think he would be a phenomenal leader for this party if he chose to do it. At the same time, you can't draft someone to do a job that they don't want to do, and everyone has to decide based on their personal circumstances, their priorities, and their immediate goals, whether or not that's a job for them. I mean, we had some people this weekend pushing the draft Rana idea, even though Rana was clear all along that she wasn't interested in running for the permanent job. So I guess to some extent you got to give people space to make those decisions. I think probably, I hope sooner rather than later, will have decisions on leadership campaigns, and that will then I'll be able to throw myself full steam ahead into a campaign that I want to get behind.
Great. Thanks for talking to us, Garnett.
Great to be on.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.